So disclaimer now, if you think this is gonna be a video about a girl hating on her life in New York City, that's not what this is gonna be. I love it here. I mean, look at this view from my bed, no less. And I'm eating breakfast like with that view. And there's of course obviously ups and downs, and I couldn't use the heater for 2 nights in a row, and you know, there's a rat I saw over there earlier. So my go-to is obviously Van Alley. Let's see how we're doing. There is a spot. Oh, thank God for Tuesday nights. Like, thank God. I remember when I first got my van keys, and they just like handed them to me at the dealership, and I was like, you're just gonna give me... That did not sound good. Anyway, well, that was way easier than I thought it was gonna be. It's just usually way harder to actually get a spot on the road. I don't know if it's because it's now winter, or if it's because it's a Tuesday night, or what it is specifically. But it's empty, it's quiet. Is it too quiet? Should I be suspicious? I don't know. I'm gonna show you one of my favorite van features. So this curtain, if you look through the little star and then you look through there, you can spy on people and see what they're doing without them seeing you. So I've gotten out of bed twice now in the last few minutes. I looked through the skylight because I heard some guy yelling. Sounded like he was barking. I don't know why everyone's making animal noises this weekend. I didn't see anyone. I like took the phone out and like look around. Good morning. I have no idea how to vlog. This is weird. I'm just like waking up and I don't know what I'm doing. Does anyone really know what they're doing? Maybe I should go back to sleep. I'm currently a burrito because I didn't put the heater on last night because it was just, the heater is very loud from the outside and I didn't want to draw attention to myself in any way. But it was a very safe night. Nothing happened. It was loud at first. People just kept coming and taking that parking spot in front of me and then like cycling out. Besides that, it was a very nice night. This was better than probably most of my nights here last time, so it's a good first day. I'm cleaning my sink right now because someone is coming over to make a video. I actually have 4 van tours in the next 5 days, so it's gonna be kind of crazy. Just look at these people's parking skills. Like, that is a parked vehicle. Like, why? We're gonna see if this car is level right now or not by if the water drains right. So while brushing my teeth, the water ran out of my my 5-gallon water jug, and the sink now doesn't really put water out. So this guy's coming over to cook today and I have no water in my sink. So I'm either gonna have to figure that out or just deal with it. I should make a list of things to do before I come into the city, like refill my water. Like, I always go and get groceries, but the water thing must have just slipped my brain. I'm just kind of putting makeup on, and this is what the setup looks like. Did you expect anything less from me? Like, I know you didn't. I'm using what I have. As a van lifer, number one is innovation, right? Like, you got to make use of what you got, and this is what I got. So my first van tourish kind of thing is with Dan Churchill, and he's a chef and wanted to cook in my van, so it should be interesting.
When was the last time a guy cooked for you in your van?
Never.
First time for everything.
There you go.
Ooh, it actually does work. Crazy.
Oh my god, I've got to open the door, we're gonna die.
Always make sure there's airflow.
Always, dear God.
Always go in that airflow. You do have a chopping board, right?
No.
You don't have a chopping board? What are we gonna do? What about knives?
I don't have those.
Got it. Very good use. Our salt duper wackies.
He has children.
He has children. Ever thinking of doing van life? Tor's your absolute poster girl for it. This is the part where I usually tell you to sit down and at a table and eat. So should we set the table up?
Oh, we can, or if you want to eat on the roof.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Pretzel parfait.
Oh, really good.
Tasty?
So tasty.
So, serious question, Tor. Would you let me cook inside your van for you again?
Oh, absolutely. Anytime.
It could be another state or part of the country.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Just because it's van life.
California?
You.
Los Angeles? Let's go.
Let's go.
He had a really hard time cleaning up the sink. And I told him, I'm out of water. So he just really struggled. I told him he didn't have to worry about it. So, but yeah, it was really good. So my window covers aren't very sealed and you can kind of see light from the outside. And so I don't like putting a lot of light on. So I just have this candle to look for food in my cabinet without turning the light on. Because that is realistic stealth van life. I'm so glad I'm not car camping right now. Dear God, I do not miss car camping. But cheers. I made a bagel and I thought the light was in my hand and I'm going like this around the van and I'm like, this light's not very bright. Until I realized it was the bagel, not the candle. So yeah, really it's me that's not that bright, but what else is new? So I just got up again because, so my fridge does this thing where it makes this really guttural noise. It goes, and it kind of sounds like it was someone hitting my wall. And I was like, it's your fridge. You know it's your fridge. But anxiety doesn't let you just sit here and go, it's your fridge, for sure. It makes you get up and check. And because it's raining, the windows are really condensated, so it's hard to see outside the van, for sure. But I checked. No one was there, obviously. It was the fridge. That's just a weird thing that gets me, like, every time. I'm always like, is that the fridge? Is that a person? So, fun times. But yeah, that's number 2 for the night. And it actually will probably be a pretty easy night because it's raining, so people aren't going to be congregating on the alleyway. But we'll see. Did I just jinx it? Probably. All right. I'm going to try to call it a night. Oh my God, that feels euphoric. This is a clip of me trying really hard to not have to get out of bed, but still be a good person and take my makeup off at night. And van life just makes it so everything's within arm's reach, technically. So, like, the lengths I will go to not have to get out of bed are just insane. All right, y'all. Night number 2. Success so far. Let's see if we can make it through the rest of the night. Good morning. I'm still a burrito. That never changes. I will always be a burrito. But it was a really good night. The rain really helped a lot, and people didn't really congregate or make a lot of noise, so honestly, like, a total win. Like, 2 nights in a row, really well off. So I can't really do my dishes, but we're going to try to brush my teeth anyway. So, putting this here too. Oh. My sink is just struggling. Right now, it needs to be charged and it's out of water, and it never needs to be charged. Like, it really is very rare I have to charge this thing. It's a pretty easy fix though, nothing crazy. So some water comes out, so I just gotta be really quick with it today. It is time to take out the trash, and I'm being really nonchalant about it. That's always the goal, living in a van. So yeah, really simple, just across the street, and I just take the bag and I put it in there. Nothing complicated. There's a bathroom like 2 streets over, so I don't have a bathroom in here, but that's my solution. Nothing crazy. And yeah, so there's kind of like all the amenities right here. Like, why would you not want to just live on the street in New York? That was a joke. So before I actually go, I like to make sure no one's out there, so no one's staring at me taking out my trash, because I am self-conscious and that's weird. It makes me uncomfortable. All right, let's go. like, what apartment gets this view when they take out their trash? One of the biggest bummers for me about just van life in general is that I can't really have my doors open in public places, and I'm a city van lifer. So the fact that I got the last spot and I can open my doors like this and no one's coming around here or can see me is just like, look at that view from my bed. What? I'm just waiting for a rat to pass by and like make points, you know?
Who is a VanLifer, and
Sure.
yeah, I'm a student and I'm doing a project about this. So
I know that woman had really good intentions, but it actually like got me into this like weird spiral, like feeling like some kind of circus attraction, like I'm something for people to walk by and gawk at. And I get that what we're doing is different and it's unique, but like walking down the road and knocking on all the vans is a major no. Do not knock on a camper van. Do not do it. Don't do it. It's so uncomfortable for a van lifer. And I just felt like, you know, I had, you know, the tour, and then I had like 3 tours in like 24 hours. It felt like I'm not an attraction, like I'm a person trying to live, you know? So, as you may know, my go-to sad food is cinnamon rolls. Because on the inside, I'm just a cinnamon roll. And I get sad sometimes. And it's hard to let people perceive you. And I just want to shut it off sometimes. What were you doing not reprimanding me? I have to eat healthier. This is why, okay, so I'm kind of self-conscious about the food video coming out because I don't spend a lot on money right now, or I don't spend a lot on money. I don't spend a lot of money on food right now because I am just not doing really well with eating, with remembering to eat when I'm like getting into like a work zone, like hyperfixation zone. And I've had some really serious problems with my hair falling out in the last 4 months, and I'm just really struggling with it. And so when I say I'm not spending a lot on money on food, it's because I'm literally struggling to even eat. So I'm not eating the food that I have in my van to have to buy more. And I'm just kind of self-conscious of people commenting on my eating habits when I'm already struggling with it. But it was a really cool video. I had a lot of fun. Dan was super cool. We had a great time. Anyway, we're gonna make some chicken with the cinnamon rolls. We're not cutting out the cinnamon rolls. We're just also adding healthy chicken. So this is how I cook in a van. It's very simple, nothing complicated. It's just a camping stove. I light it up. I've got a fire alarm, got a carbon monoxide detector, and I'm gonna open that door for ventilation, and we'll be safe, we'll be good, and we'll have some pre-cooked chicken because your girl doesn't like making it herself. I have cat measuring cups, a cat can opener, and of course, a cat spatula. So, not everything is pink. Just saying. Ta-da! I'm a chef. So after watching those clips, you're probably wondering, what did you actually use that spatula for? And that's a very valid question. I'll show you. I'm Tori Delori, and you are watching Disney Channel. Hire me. Now we close the door immediately because it's cold. It's called winter. I'm not sure if New York knows what that is yet because it ain't snowed more than once, but it's called winter. So it's very cold. Boom. All right, dinner of champions for one. There it is. Okay, so icing and grilled chicken, take one. No, don't ever do that. Oh my god. The meal and the mess. I'm making the rest of the cinnamon buns. The thing about having my door open while I cook, I'm on high alert the whole time. Even when I'm making this video, my attention is still in this crack here and listening for noise of anyone coming by. And that's what cooking in a van is like. It's just being on high alert of, I don't know. I can't see my surroundings. My next van is going to have security cameras all 4 directions, and I'm so excited about it. But for now, financially, what I'm doing is I'm just, you know, being on high alert, having anxiety. If vlogging leads to burnt cinnamon rolls, I'm done. I have to protect myself. Okay? And my children. My car smells like burnt cinnamon roll. Van life. Anyway, it is getting late, so I now can't have the lights on either. So, candlelight it is. Oh, did I forget to mention that this is next to a construction site? So I still don't put the heater on at night, but it's so cold in this van that I don't even put my like drink back in the fridge after I'm done. I just put it on the floor and it keeps it refrigerated. Like I swear on my life, like it's cold. I've had drinks and cans of soup freeze because they've been on the floor. So, nice little van life perk. So unless something psychotic happens in the middle of the night, that is it for this vlog, my very first vlog. And thank you so much for watching all the way through, and comment and let me know if there's something I could do better that you want to see. I get really nervous sharing still, but I'm just really excited and thankful, and thank you to everyone who was so supportive of my very first video. It got me excited and like wanting to make more videos, so thank you for being so kind and so supportive, and I can't wait for the next one.